March 25th, 2004. We've added dueling for members to Runescape 2. Dueling takes place in the new Duel Arena northeast of Al Kharid. When you challenge someone to a duel, you will be given a dueling options screen, so you can determine between yourselves the stake for the duel and the type of duel that you wish to have. Well, that was a good idea. This place behind me is one of the most notorious places in all of gaming. And notorious means bad. For the last 17 and a half years, RuneScape players have been able to stroll on over to Al Kharid and indulge in the Duel Arena. And recently, it has been confirmed by Jagex themselves that the Duel Arena will be removed from the game. If you're unfamiliar with the Duel Arena, then...
I must say, chat, I personally miss the Duel Arena a lot. Alright, listen. The Duel Arena was infamous. You know, how do I say this? I miss the adrenaline rush that I used to get when staking bills and shit like that. You know, I know deathmatching is like the new staking, but like, Duel Arena was just like, it's the OG gambling on RuneScape, you know? Very fire. I miss it personally, but...
congratulations.
That is a special place in my heart.
Players can challenge each other to 1v1
look, time out. I lost my hair. You know, I lost my hair because of this place. And, you know, I was stressed out. I even feel like I grew older because of the Duel Arena, you know, like, I think about like years skipped of age because of all the stress I was in. Like, look at this guy getting scammed right here and still losing. Like, you love to see that shit. Am I right, chat? Like, look at this guy with the rapier and this guy has whip. Like, come on, bro. Like, this guy's getting scammed in front of us right now. You know, like, good old days. You know, good old days.
Battles under whatever conditions they agree to. They can do this either for fun or for in-game money, which is what the cool kids call staking and what society calls gambling. Staking is practically a trademark of RuneScape. In RuneScape Classic, the entire world was a duel arena. If you were passing by some punk, hey buddy, you're walking funny, and she's like, what? He can then challenge you to a duel right then and there, right on that spot you're standing. He would toss up a 100K bet on himself. You panic, because what kind of psychopath has 100K on them at all times? But you have to match his bet. You can't be a coward. The year is 2002, and saying no is a feminine thing to do. So you put your last 100K up, you stake him, and then you die poorer than you were 30 seconds ago. And you know what? That was just the culture back then. I didn't play Classic. I have no idea if that's what happened. That's probably not how it ever went down. Obviously, that duel everywhere mechanic didn't make it to RuneScape 2 in that transition. So the Gower brothers inserted the Duel Arena and proceeded to cause nearly 2 decades of the most fucked up shit in any MMO ever. I'm just assuming that other MMOs aren't this fucked up. I don't know anything about them. Maybe there's way worse people. I don't know. This is bad. So this area that provided the simple concept of a 1v1 went on to teach children and adults alike philosophies such as scam or get scammed. Gambling goes great with nicotine, and GP is no different than any other worldwide currency. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, let's just dive on in. Before we get too crazy, I want to talk to you today about today's sponsor, NordVPN. What if I told you that I wasn't...
This man.
Learn that there's 2 ways to learn that gambling is bad. 1, witness a close and personal friend or family member go through a crippling addiction as they lose control of their own decisions.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. In the Duel Arena days when I used to stake every single day, those were the most stressful days of my life because of how much debt I was in. I was in over 300K plus debt in terms of the black market, or even more. And I got out of it and I never went in debt ever again. But I must say, I've lost my hair because of the Duel Arena. Yeah, I did. I would say like even like I started like my skin turned more wrinklier. You know, like I remember like when I used to go to sleep, I would hear tentacle and whip noises in the background. You know, like I would wake up to like a whip noise, you know? Like I just got poisoned to a 4 and I lost a stake. I would be in the middle of class hearing some whip noises in the background. You know, it was just bad, seriously. Had to re-microwave my food like 7 times just to eat it. It was bad, chat. It was really bad. Oda, why didn't you just get a lawyer and scam your viewers? Because I'm not like those streamers. That's why. I had to pay every brother back that ever helped me. Because I'm not shameless. Thank you.
My time spent hosting in 2012 taught me a lot of lessons that I never forgot, that I remember to this day, and I was extremely lucky to have gotten out before it got too involved in my personal life, like it did for so many people that I was around every day. When gambling becomes an addiction, it's wild seeing how quickly that can take over your brain and cause you to make decisions you'd never make. As much as I'd like to go into detail about my time as a flower host, we'll do that another day. Today's about the Duel Arena and not—
Bro, who remembers the flower poker shit? Bro, that flower poker shit from back then was so fucking fun. Not like the P07 era.
Hey, oh.
Like the Karasi era, bro. Like, it was so fun, bro. Like, hot or cold, and like... Can you tell the story again? I'll tell the story about Mo's party hat. Super Nate, thank you for the 500 bitters. I'm pretty sure Mo RWT'd on a game called Near Reality and transferred it to a purple party hat, right? He like made a purple party hat from a private server, and he made absolute fucking bank, and that purple party hat was like the lowest party hat compared to all of them. So I went to go play on the trampoline outside. I was young at the time. Wallah chat, I've never seen Mo so sad. He opens the door and you just see like the wind carrying the leaves, and it passes by his face. And he looks at me in sadness, and I already knew something was wrong. So I come up to him like this. Yo, Mo, what's up? He's like, I lost the purple party hat. I'm like, say wallah, say wallah. And I rush to the computer to go look in his inventory. It's not there anymore. And it was like 2,000 Zalar at the time. Like, he was so sad. Like, he couldn't, like, he like told me he was crying a little bit on the computer at first. Like, he chose hot and it was cold, like the flowers. Like, I remember how sad he was. Like, that was saddening.
How's about we all sit down and have a conversation about real world trading, RWT? You've probably heard of it. Maybe you've even done it. I know 4th grade me has. Me and my friend begging his parents for $10 so we can both buy 1,000,000 GP, only to get banned the very next day. I was sad. Which reminds me, a disclaimer. I do not condone real-world trading. Every example I'm about to use is made up. Real-world trading is another thing that's been a part of RuneScape its entire life. There has always been a black market for RuneScape gold. Is it against the game rules that'll get you permanently banned? Yes. Is it illegal in the real world? No. And people who need money only care about that.
Like, that is a Zora farmer right there, chat. Like, that person logs in every morning, kills Zora, makes like 10 mil a day, sells, makes a couple of bucks, and go buy some soda, you know, respect. We love to see that. That's a Zora farmer right there.
That second part, let's go inside the mind of somebody who might be dragged into the RWT world by just one experience at the Duel Arena. I have no idea what the sketchball price is nowadays, but for our sake, we'll say that every 1,000,000 GP in-game is worth 50 cents. So for every 1 billion GP a player has, that's $500. It's called math. I can do it. Let's take PVM God 47 here. His bank is worth 1 billion GP, and he's feeling a little crazy today.
This guy's bank is not 1 billion. The way his gear is set up, this guy at least got minimum 50 mil. That's it.
He doesn't really mind rebuilding. He's just feeling a little spicy, and he wants to try and stake his entire bank for a chance to double it. He goes down there, finds an opponent not trying to scam him, goes inside the Duel Arena. He's sweating, he's nervous, but the gods are with him, and he wins that duel. His 1 bill bank just turned into a 2 bill bank. PVM God 47 remembers what his friend told him the other day. His friend is an RWTer. He's not the best influence. So PVM God 47 happens to know that his $500 just turned to $1,000. But he's not thinking about that. That's not even him. He needs the money in-game. He's got all these plans now. He just opened up so much opportunity for himself. But holy shit, that was $500 really quick. Rent is not going to be as tight as it was last month. It's only RuneScape Gold. I came here with the mindset that I was just going to lose it anyway. What harm could it do? You know, it's double or nothing. It's one more stake. He doesn't leave the Duel Arena. He goes and looks for a 2 bill stake. 5 minutes goes by. He's got somebody. He's sweating bullets. He's playing his lucky song in the background. And holy shit, he has won. 4 bill. He can buy all the maxable skills with more money left over to do whatever the he wants. He's got play money, baby. And then he even reminds himself that his $1,000 just turned into $2,000, and he has made a $1,500.
I do want to say this. When me and Mo used to RWT back in the day when we were kids, I used to RWT a lot of private server GP and RuneScape GP. And what we did, we always like sent it to my mom's PayPal. I never seen that money ever again. God bless my mother. I love my mom, you know. I just know, like, I think I made over like 10K plus easily with Mo. Bro.
Profit in 15 minutes. And I'll be honest, that's a pretty good hourly rate. Suddenly, RuneScape gold.
What, did you even get banned? On RuneScape? I don't think so. I got banned on private servers though, believe it or not. Not RuneScape, so I guess private server had better security than RuneScape.
Gold is just seen as USD in this guy's eyes. He can't look at his bank the same ever again. And I don't think I need to explain what happens to PVM God 47 when he returns to the Duel Arena tomorrow to try and continue his lucky streak. It's a rough cycle, but it's how the Duel Arena has just...
So this guy's basically explaining how somebody could get addicted to the Duel Arena and buy real GP. Bro, I said this story before in chat and I'll say it again. I'm only going to say it one last time. But chat, there was a streamer from a long time ago. I'm not going to leak his name. But chat, he was like the richest in the whole like RS streaming community. He had like 100 mil plus and would toss everybody gift trucks like all the streamers. Maybe he was doing it like, you know, to put his name out there and because he wanted to become a streamer because he was streaming every night and shit like that. But once he got clean, chat, I kid you not, like chat, I'm not even lying, shit in his camera started missing. Like, I think he was selling shit around his house. Like his new curtains disappeared. His new toys for his kid was just like on Craigslist. Like, chat, I can't make this shit up. Wallah. People actually get addicted as fuck and start buying a crazy amount of GP. Like, no, Joe, I swear to God, somebody came in his chat and was like, yo, what happened to that new TV you got last week? He's like, we don't talk about that no more. There he said, like, put his head down and everything. He said, we don't talk about that no more. Motherfucker sold it for the low for 1 bill GP or something. No, bro, no. No, some people do really get addicted and like start buying hella gold and shit like that. Like, it kind of blows my mind, not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the people that are actually like, that would like literally put real money into this game, that's scary. Because if you get addicted and just keep getting clean, bro, you're gonna get for your IRL money.
Money is complicated. I need money, you need money, he, we, she, money, and there's a lot of money being thrown around at the Duel Arena, both in-game and on PayPal. And where there is money, there are bad people. And since there's no way for them to put on a ski mask and hold somebody at gunpoint while they're using the ATM in RuneScape, they come up with other methods of robbing people. Personally, I have never been robbed by one of these guys at the Duel Arena because I simply do not go there. But the guy who does know a thing or two about this place and the bad guys that go there is KemQ. He actively anti-scammed these bad guys and got to the bottom of all their schemes and basically brought this up community to light this last year. He made videos about them, kind of exposed the way they do things, raised awareness for it. In retaliation, these bad guys who were running all of this stuff casually told him they were all getting together and picking out their favorite hitman to send to his house. This in-game Duel Arena suddenly became a very real death threat. Don't worry, Kemp is fine. We all pitched in and hired a counter hitman so that when the guy for Kemp got there, these two would fight it out in like their own kind of quirky Duel Arena, which worked out because when they both got there, they got this perspective on their motives behind why they were hired, and this is not a real story. See, I'm just being strategic about all this and talking about this topic when the Duel Arena is going away, because I won't have to worry about the bad guys because they're all too busy building a resume with a 10-year gap, and they don't have time for me anymore, nor the funds. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to all the scammers of the Duel Arena. If you want to go binge Kemp's videos on it, do that, and you'll learn all about that. It's great.
Scale, thank you for the 1 year. OSRS DAG, thank you for the 23 months. And Zinc, thank you for the 8 months.
Easy. It's insane, actually. And I'm in one of them. I'm right there. But yeah, the Duel Arena has been a breeding ground for criminals for forever. But thank God it has served as a money sink.
Chat, if I'm not mistaken, you know that guy, I'm pretty sure everybody knows the state gambling website. I was told that the owner of that website actually came from RuneScape. Isn't that crazy? Like, he was an odd staker.
Think this game.
That's kind of crazy, bro. Even though that website is fucking huge. Like that, I was told he came from RuneScape odd staking.
The Duel Arena was undoubtedly entertaining. The comeback moments when someone's got like 4 HP left and tanks 3 whip hits and hits the other guy for 60 to come back and win it all for a big 1 bill stake. Wow, the crowd goes fucking wild, what the fuck? You know? It's crazy. It's wild. You had to be there. Classic gamer moments, all at the expense of
Who remembers the staking in PUC? Like, this staking was actually very fun.
someone who wasn't you, which means it's amazing.
Oh my god, we're gonna win!
Bro, Nightmare RH was my childhood YouTuber. Yo, Aiden Rollis, give me the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, Habibi.
And once people figured out you could live stream staking, that was a game changer. How often do you get to watch someone's mental health fall apart?
Bro, why did he bring up mental health when it's my picture? Time out. Why did he do that? Chat, why is he doing that? Wait, did you guys just see that? He starts bringing mental health when it's in my picture. Who saw that? Look.
Right, and often people figured out you could live stream staking. That was a game changer. How often do you get to watch someone's mental health fall apart right in front of you for free? I know myself and many, many others will never forget the infamous Odablock.
What the f is that? Oh my god! No, you guys got me fucked up on this charity stream. I did all of that for fucking charity. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't that sad? This was a charity stream. Charity. WO or what? Is that Woda moment? I did all this for charity. I did my first ever 24-hour live stream was for charity. Is that a Woda? That's a Woda. Like, that's a Woda.
For free. I know myself and many, many others will never forget the infamous Odablock debt. 258 billion GP. That translates to $300,000 USD. I strongly doubt anyone has been that deep in debt before on RuneScape, and if they have, I mean, they probably didn't have friends that could afford a counter hitman. It's a scary world out there. It was such a crazy situation that the Score made a video on it. Oda crawled his way out from $300,000 of in-game money, and he won. Look at him go. He's having a good time now. He's not in debt. He's got no debt, and now he's having fun.
I was a twig, bro. I was so skinny. Old Oda, feel strong, man. Feel strong, man.
He's having fun over there. Thousands of people watching Oda stake more money than they've ever seen in game over and over again for months. It's just fun watching other people gamble because you don't have to risk anything. It's like watching Zipple open 1,000 CSGO cases. He even acknowledges that he is doing it so you do not have to. Staking clips and streams have given everyone that sense of thrill and coming along for the ride as it happens. It's been fun, but you know, people used to watch actual duels that were structured a lot like this arena back in the day and would watch some dude named Spartacus literally behead some other poor dude in front of all these people, and everyone would applaud as the guy's head rolled across the dirt and then went home and ate dinner. And that had to stop at some point too. So here we are, the end of the duel arena.
You know, chat, the debt days, they were interesting. I'll never put myself in debt ever again on the game because it's too stressful. Because you guys gotta understand. Yeah, there's probably other streamers that are in debt and they claim to be stressful, and then they make it. It's been like 2 years and they still haven't paid back. But me, it was like I'm not saying this to farm chat either. It'd be like Woda, but like wallah, like, cause I like my intention, and I have to pay everybody back. Right? So like it's not the mindset like, oh, if worst comes to worst, I'll just run away from the debt. No, like I had the full intention of paying everybody back regardless, no matter how long it took, right? So like it was very, 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 very stressful, chat. Like I was dying type shit. Like I was not eating food. I was re-microwaving my food 7 times. I would be in the classroom and my professor would be talking and I would look back because I thought I heard a tentacle whip noise, like craziness.
But you guys know me, I don't talk about a problem without offering some form of solution, whether that solution is terrible or not. I will always offer one. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to pitch once again my greatest idea to date. Rat Pit's new duel arena. If you want to feed your gambling addiction, not only do you have to go through rat catchers,
Shut your ass up.
ammo, I'm your cat on bull. Trude, your game visit every. It's like from that family heart. I don't know how you don't go through with that. I'll still rewrite the quest, dude. I'll do it. The duel arena has been an iconic part of RuneScape's history.
Xenix bars, take your bike merch, my man.
A relic of Gillinor, if you will. But I am extremely happy that Jagex has realized that there are actual problems emerging from that place, and they needed to do something about it. If you're upset about it, I'm sorry. You can cope somehow, play more RuneScape or something. I just figure it out. You'll be fine. The rest of us will be sleeping comfortably about it. There's nothing you can say that will justify them leaving it there. It should not be there. There's bad things that happen there that outweigh any positive thing about it. You can become a rat pit guy if they follow my awesome idea. But as always, it's been great, everybody. It's good to be back here with the long-ass mic in hand. There's lots of stuff to still talk about, so I'm sure I'll see you real soon. And before I end things...
That's it. Yeah, good old days with the Duel Arena. We miss you, Duel Arena. We really do. I know I miss the Duel Arena. Sad times.